Welcome to this session on math properties. Today we're going to be talking about the distributive property of multiplication. This video is part 3 of a 3-part series, and in this one you'll notice that the problems are a little more complex. If you find it a little too complicated, you can go back and view the first 2 parts. Okay, so when using the distributive property of multiplication, we're going to multiply whatever's outside the parentheses by everything that's inside the parentheses. So 9.2 times s and 9.2 times t. So 9.2 times s will equal 9.2s, and 9.2 times t will equal 9.2t. So our answer will be 9.2s plus 9.2t. In the second example, we have negative 7 times 3x and negative 7 times negative 4. So, negative 7 times 3x will equal negative 21x. Negative 7 times negative 4 will equal positive 28. Remember that a negative times a negative will give us a positive. So our final answer will be negative 21x plus 28. In our third example, we have 4.5 times 3, 4.5 times negative 4v, and 4.5 times 5. 4.5 times 3 will equal 13.5. 4.5 times negative 4v will equal negative 18v. And finally, 4.5 times 5 will equal 22.5. In this example, we're able to combine the 22.5 and the 13.5 because those are both numbers. So 13.5 plus 22.5 will give us 36. So our final answer will be negative 18v plus 36. Let's look at 3 more examples. In the first example, we have 3x outside of the parentheses, and we have x plus 5 inside the parentheses. So we're going to do 3x times x and 3x times 5. 3x times x will give us 3x to the second power. And 3x times 5 will equal 15x. So our answer will be 3x squared plus 15x. In the second one, we're multiplying negative 7y by 3x and negative 7y by negative 4. So, negative 7y times 3x will equal negative 21yx. And negative 7y multiplied by negative 4 will equal positive 28y. Our final answer will be negative 21yx plus 28y. Okay, and in our last example, we have 4.5s multiplied by 3, 4.5s multiplied by negative 4v, and then multiplied by 5. So we have 4.5s times 3, and that'll give us 13.5s. 4.5s multiplied by negative 4v will equal negative 18 SV. And then 4.5s multiplied by 5 will give us 22.5s. Here we have 13.5s and 22.5s. Since they have the same variable, we can combine them together. And that's going to give us 36s minus 18SV. Okay, so before we finish this lesson, I want to show you how you might actually use the distributive property of multiplication to help you in solving a problem like, let's say, 9 times 54, 235 times 7, or 9 times 327. Now, these are numbers that you can't really multiply off the top of your head. But what if you had to? Because we know how the distributive property of multiplication works, we know that by breaking 54 up into two different numbers, 50 plus 4, we could find our answer. Same thing down here. If I did 7 times 200 plus 30 plus 5, that would help me solve it. Here I would break it up to 300 plus 20 plus 7. Okay, why would I do this? Well, the reason I do this is because by breaking it up into numbers with zeros at the end, I can do this multiplication in my head. So 9 times 50, I know that all I have to do is do 9 times 5, which gives me 45, and then I add the 0 at the end. And then 9 times 4 gives me 36. Now in my head, I can add these up together, and I know that 450 plus 36 would give me 486. So I just did a pretty complicated multiplication problem mentally. Okay, let's see if I can do it here. Here I know that I would do 7 times 200, 7 times 30, and 7 times 5. So 7 times 200 would give me 14, and then I add 2 zeros at the end, and I add 7 times 30 would give me 21, and then I add a 0 at the end, and 7 times 5 equals 35. Now if I add them together, I know that if I add 35 to 210, that gives me 245. If I add 245 to 1400, that is going to give me 1640. 45. Let's do the third one. 9 times 300, 9 times 20, and 9 times 7. 9 times 300. 9 times 3 is 27. I add 2 zeros at the end. 9 times 2 is 18. I add a 0 at the end. And finally, 9 times 7 would give me 63. And then if I add all of them together, I know that 2700 plus 180, that gives me 2880. Okay, so I'll do that on this side. 2880 plus 63. That's 3 here. 14, carry the 1. 9 and 2. So my answer here would be 2,943. All right, I'm not going to ask you to take my word for it. Let's check it. So the first one, 9 times 54 is equal to 486. And 7 times 235 is equal to 1,645. All right, we're doing well so far. And finally, 9 times 327 gives me 2,943. So I was able to get the correct answers for all of them using the distributive property of multiplication. And that concludes our lesson for today. You can find more math videos at our website, hctutorial.com. And if you have any ideas on future videos, please email me at schillerambrose27@gmail.com. Thank you.